So I just need something to charge this. I'll give you something.
Storytelling. There was a king by name Dasarata. Just like a child will be taught a story. Shuka says to Parikshit, Raja Ati, Raja Irda, Bhishmako Nama, his name was Bhishmaka. Vidarbha Dipatir Maha. He was the king of Vidarbha. Vidarbha is now in the present Maharashtra. Nagpur, that area is Vidarbha. That place is there even now, Kaundinya. Amaravati is a place. Vidarbha, even now near Nagpur. Vidarbha, he was the king of Vidarbha. Tasya Pancha Bhavanputra, he had 5 children. Kanyaika Javaranana, 5 sons and 1 Kanya, 1 daughter. Then how were they? He tells about their names and all. Finally he says, Rukmini Yesham Swasa Rukmamani. Only one among them, Rukmini, was pious. What does it mean? All others are asatis, or nastikas. Automatically it goes without saying. Yalla asati, don't asati. So, S Mukundachariar Swami, how did she grow? She was taught the glories of Krishna, the gunas, and Leela, Nama, and Bibles of Krishna by the saints in his assembly. Shrutya, she was listening about the glories of Mukunda. Griha Kaidarki Yamana Stammene Sadrisham Patim. The moment she heard about the glories of Krishna, she decided Krishna is my husband. That's all. So, Shukacharya says how to select an husband. Anyway, now it's too late. But at least we can now verify how did we select our husbands. Shukacharya says a girl would love a boy upon hearing the glories of his character. Only by hearing, not by seeing the photo. If you select a person by seeing the photo, then it is disaster. Shrutva Gunan, Rukmini is going to say, write a letter, right? So Shukacharya says she used to hear the glories of Krishna, glories of Mukunda, and then she developed love automatically towards Krishna. She started loving Krishna. Krishna would be like this, Krishna would be like that, Krishna did this, Krishna did that. Then he stole butter, he stole the hearts of the Gopikas, right? He was a Govardhan Giridhara, he lifted the Giri Govardhan, etc. All these leelas. Hearing. So hearing is very, very important. So hearing the glories of and pastimes of Krishna, she developed love to Krishna in such a way that she wanted to marry Krishna. Where was Krishna? Krishna was in Dwaraka and Rukmini was in Maharashtra, Vidarbha. She never saw the photograph. Just hearing the descriptions from the saints. How Krishna would be? Kasturi Tilakam Lalata Patale Vakshatale Kaustubam. This is the description. There was no Tiruvan Chandai at all. Kasturi Tilakam, no Chandai. Lalata Patale Lakshatale Kaustubam Asagre Navamuktikam Karatale Vedunkare Kankanam Sarvange Adichandaram Chakalayan Kante Jamukta Vadi Gopastri Vadi Vetuka Vijayate Gopala Chudamani. The description of Krishna. Krishna would be like this, Krishna would be like that. So that means automatically it goes without saying there was a satsang continuously going on in the palace of Bhishmaka, right? In the Vidarbha. So she developed such an intense devotion like Goda. She wanted to marry only Mukundachariar Rupa Virya Guna Shriyaha. Then Grihai Gadarki Yamana Tammene Sadrisham Patim. She decided I would marry only Krishna, none other than Krishna. She had faith. Then Bandhana Michatam Datum Krishnaya Pachidin Rupaha. Her brother, Rukmini, elder brother, he was always in a bad association. He was an asat. This fellow wanted to marry Rukmini to his own friend, the king of all gamblers, Chaitya, Shishupala. Because he gave what? Sadrishim Bharyam Samudbodum. So, Bandhanam Ichatam Datam Krishnaya Bhaginim Nripa Tato Nivaja Krishna Dvite. What is the qualification of his friend? Rukmini's friend? Krishna Dvite, enemy of Krishna. He hates Krishna. That is the main qualification of Shishupala. Dveshat Chaitya. Satyam. So, Krishna gave mukti to Shishupala because he was always hating only Krishna. I hate only Krishna. I love everyone else. That was his formula. So he was always meditating on Krishna rather than anyone else. So he went to mukti. Even if you hate only Krishna, then you are going to go to Vaikuntha because you are thinking of Krishna always 24 hours. Krishna Dvite Rukmi Chaitya Badhyata. Rukmi wanted to give the hand of Rukmini to his friend who was the enemy of Krishna, who hated Krishna. Tadapeta Disapangi Vaidarbi. Vaidarbi means daughter of Vaidarbi. Yes, yes. 100% correct. Krishna is happy. Oh, you are talking about my wife. Go on, go on. Vaidarbi, daughter of Vidarbha. Daughter of Vidarbha, Vaidarbi. Right? Daughter of Mithila, Maithili. Daughter of Janaka, Janaki. Sanskrit is very easy. Vaidarbi Durmana Vrisham Vichintya Gutam Dijam Kanchite. Rukmini knew that her brother is going to marry her to Shishupala. The next second, what did she do? She immediately fell at the feet of a Brahmana. Who is that Brahmana? Dvijam Kanchit, some Brahmana. Some Brahmana means somebody special. Dvijam also means one who has second birth, right? One who has two wings. So here, none other than Garuda. Dvijam, that is in Vyakhyan, the commentary. Dvijam Kanchit, because the moment you think a person who can just appear before you, only Garuda can come. Vayu Vega, Manaya Vega, Garuda Vega, right? Next second, Garuda was there in the form of a Brahmana. Dvijam Kanchite Krishna Aya Prahino Dhrutam. One who can go very fast. Only Garuda can go like that. He has to go within few seconds from Maharashtra to Dwarka. Supersonic flight, only Garuda is capable of that. So he says, Shukacharya says, Prahino Dhrutam Vegama Bogade Rotterdam. Maji Vegamana. Immediately he called a Brahmana. A Brahmana appeared. She didn't call. The moment she thought she wanted to marry Krishna, next second Garuda was there. So there is a procedure to go to temple, right? When you go to temple, straight away you cannot go to Mulavar. There are some procedures. If you want to see the premier, you can't go directly to the premier. He will throw you out. There is a procedure. You have to take an appointment, you go to PA, right? There are some gatekeepers, we have to take, excuse me. To go to your school, we need a lot of protocol, right? I went to your school, right? Thanks to Surgeon yesterday. They took my father, I was scared, I will go back to India or not. They said, no, she don't will, she will give you. They will take your geras and give you. Just to listen to your lecture in your school, you need to produce your passport. By the way, திருப்பி விடுவேன் சிங்கப்பூர் வேற போகணும் பார்த்தா வேற உட்காந்துட்டு wherever I did. So you can't just go and see a king just like that. It's a protocol. They go to a temple, it's a Rajadi Rajan, Devadi Devan. 33 அவருக்கு முன்சென்ற கப்பம் தவிர்க்கும் கடி. நாயகன் அணிந்த நந்த கோபனுடைய கோயில் தான். Gatekeeper. So this is a procedure. So Dvajastambam. Then we chant all the Acharya Guru Santati, right? Anagam Acharya Santatim Bande Asmadhyajig Asmadhiya. If you have time, then don't tell Goyal Tiruvamidi there, you have to come back. Then Vishwaksena, then Aldvas, then Acharyas, and then you'll go to Taya Sannidhi, then Goda, then Utsava, and finally Moolam. Straight away you can't go. You can go, but you won't see. You will be seeing him. There is a lot of difference between he seeing you and you seeing him, right? In Tirumala, when people go wait for 5 hours, 6 hours in separate compartments, right? And then take 7 hours, 8 hours, then you go in the queue, heavy queue, right? They won't even see what's happening there. By the moment they realize there is a Moolavar, they will be thrown out. Jargandi, Jargandi. There are some 100 people standing there to say Jargandi. 100 volunteers to pull you out. Because lots of people standing behind you. You go there and sing wonderful laddu and come back, you have seen Lord, but the Lord has not seen you. There is a lot of difference. பெருமாள் நம்மளை பார்க்குறது டிஃப்ரென்ஸ் இருக்குது, நாங்கள் பெருமாள் பார்க்குறது டிஃப்ரென்ஸ் இருக்குது இல்லையா? ஸோ இப்போ கோ த்ரூ ப்ராப்பர் சேனலாக போனால் என்னை தந்தாலே தவறே சரணம் துக்கு யானை அவர் இருக்க நிறவணங்கி பின்னனால் பெரும்போதூர் வந்தவள்ள பெரிய நம்பி ஆள வந்தார் மணக்கால் நம்பி. சம்டைம்ஸ் வி ரிஹர்ஸ் லைக் திட் பிகாஸ் வி டோன்ட் சாண்ட் எவ்ரி டே. மணக்கால் நம்பி நன்னேரி அவர்கிட்ட ப்ராக்டிஸ் பண்ணுவாங்க தான். உயக்கொண்டா நாதனி சடகோபன் சேனநாதன் இன்னமது திருமணம் இந்த வரை முன்னிட்டு அதுதான் ப்ரொசீஜர். ஆரோகண கிரமம் எல்லாம் முந்தினே இருக்கேன், சந்தோஷப்பட்டு பெருமாள் பார்க்கறாரு தான் சந்தோஷம், வேற என்ன. திஸ் இஸ் த ப்ரொசீஜர். ஸோ த்விஜம் கஞ்சித் கருட, கருட ஸ்தம்பம், துவஜஸ்தம்பம் மீன்ஸ் கருட, ரைட்? கருட ஸ்தம்பம். So without permission of Garuda, you cannot go inside the temple. You cannot have darshan. So Garuda is an Acharya. Garuda is a Perumal himself. Taksha Kalpa Bhavanti. There is no difference between Garuda and Perumal. There is no difference between Garuda and Garuda Dvaja. Garuda Dvaja Toshaya. Geeta. It's a song. Geeto. Pata Padana. Geeto Garuda Dandakaha. So immediately she thought of Perumal, Garuda was there. So if you sing Garuda, Sriman Narayana, Perumal and Tayar are pleased. You go to Ranganatha, chant Godastri, Ranganatha will be pleased. And what will you get? Sabhavati Bahumanya. Special garland, somebody will give you, some Archaka will give you some special garland. Somebody will give you Laddu or vada, something you are sure to get 100%. Sabhavati Bahumanya. Srimato, you will be honored by Ranganatha. What type of honor we don't know. Shrimato Ranga Bhartatu. So we should chant Sri or Godastadi while going to Ranganatha, and should chant Bhagavad-dhyana Sopan and go to Ranganayaki. Rangastane Rajigamahite Ranjita Seta Chitte. Tayar will be pleased. And to please both of them, Garuda Dandaka. So Dvija is ready now. As a Purushakara, he is an Acharya, right? Jnanam Anutthanamive Nandragame Udaya. Main qualification of Acharya is Jnana and Anushtana. He doesn't only preach, he practices. Perumal practiced as Rama and preached as Krishna. That's important. First practical, then only theory. Not theory and practical. First practicals. He just showed what is Dharma. And then he preached Dharma. First practicals, then theory. Then only people will follow. What he practiced as Rama, he preached as Krishna. So, Dvijam Kanchit, immediately she offered her pranams to the Brahmana who appeared there, then and there. And then, what did she do? Dvarakam samapyetya, very fast shloka. Shukacharya knows when people are starting late, they should finish by 8. Dvarakam samapyetya pratihare praveshitaha. Apashyatadhyayam purusham asinam kanchanasane. So, she gave a message. What message you don't know, that you'll see later. And then next second he was there in Dwarka. She gave a letter. The message, took the message, and next second he was there who? Kanchanasane. He was there in Dwarka, was seated on a golden throne. Kanchanasane. Chakravarti. Drishtva brahmanyate Vastam avarukya nijasanat. He saw the Brahmana, immediately got down from his simhasana, fell at the feet of the Brahmana, offered all Argyabhadya Achanayam to the Brahmana. Upaveshyaryan chakre yatatmanam divaudasaha. He offered his pranams. Krishna offered his pranams to the Brahmana and then gave him a seat first. And then he offered all the Shodasopachara. Krishna offered his Upachara to the Brahmana. Why? He is coming from where? He is coming from Rukmini. He is अपना आदमी है. He is bringing a love letter also. It's a messenger, right? And Garuda, Vedatma Vihageshwaro, Swarupa of Veda, right? Tam Bhuktabantam Vishrantam. He didn't ask what's the matter, give me the matter. Inkidan Terjavada. Somebody comes to our house, you don't ask, come on, tell me what's the matter. Sit down, take some rest, have some coffee. Coffee kekala. Take some tiffin, take some food, take rest, then you tell me what is the matter. See, that Krishna knows Upachara. Tam Bhuktavantam Vishrantam. He gave a nice sumptuous food along with all paraphernalia. Then Bhuktavantam Vishrantam. He asked him, take rest. You take rest. It's so cold here, we'll put on the heater. Take rest for 2 hours. And then, after he was cheered, then he touched his feet. Padava Vyagramasprucha. He touched his feet, Krishna. And then he did Pada Puja, Pada Sparsha. Everybody put in the ketter. ये अपना काम है. So he was worshipping the feet of the Brahmana, and now he is asking, what is the news? Kachit Dvijavara Sreshta. Kachit Dvijavara. That's the word was Kachit earlier. Some Brahmana. Now he is asking, he is addressing him, some Brahmana. Who is that some Brahmana? Is none other than Garuda, right? Now you cannot reveal it. Garuda has come in the form of a Brahmana. You cannot reveal the drama. Drama is a drama. In Ramayana, just to take a break here, Garuda comes there in the Yuddha Kanda, right? And Garuda hugs Rama, then Nagapasha, everything run away, all these serpent, Nagastra, they just vanish within a second. The moment Garuda appears in the sky, next second, all the Nagas vanished, all the Astras they vanished, all the deadly weapons, due to which they fell unconscious, Rama and Lakshmana. Then Garuda hugs Rama. And then Rama asks, who are you? Now he can't tell what nonsense. You don't know, yeah? The whole drama will be finished. I told you, Rama is D Rama, Dasaratha Rama. D full stop Rama, drama. So drama has to be enacted perfectly. So Garuda says, oh, you don't know who I am? What is natak? Kya kar rahe ho yahan? Natak baji thodi karna hai. He didn't say that. I am your friend and you will know me. You know better than anyone else. And then he went away. He flew away. The drama has to be maintained. So, Garuda, now he is in the form of Brahmana, right? Now, Garuda will not say, you are an Antaryami, don't you know what's happening to Rukmini? He didn't say. Kachit Dvijavara Sreshta Dharmaste Vritta Sammataha Paddhatena Adikrichena Santushtamanasasadha. He asked only one question. You are a perfect guy. It seems you are a very good Anushtana. You have been doing Sandhya, Vanamādhyana. The moment he came right from that time, you are doing only Nitya Karma Anushtana only. So you must be a perfect Annikam you are following. Are you able to get your livelihood properly? First question, Bhiksha Nanna Kadekirada? See the question here. You know, letter of Jane, what is the letter in Kerala? This is how a Brahmana should be, treated. Then Rukmini, Tam Buddhi Lakshana. Page. Just a minute. So he asked, what is the reason why you are coming here? And then Krishna, when he got just a minute. Yeah. You don't expect anything from anybody, right? So, Kachit Bhakusalam Brahman Rajato Yasyahi. Are you happy? He is the king in your place, in Vidarbha. Is he taking care of you? Vishaye Balyamana Same Priyaha. Same Priya. A Brahmana who is satisfied with whatever he has is the most dearest to me. Krishna says this. Are you happy? Are you able to do your Nitya Karma Anushtana? Is the king protecting you? Yadatvayama Gadurgatam Nityajiga Yadichaya Sarvam no Bruhi. How come you entered into Dwaraka first of all? I have a tight security, Z security. How come you come? How come you? I mean, now also you have a bed Dwaraka, right? How did you come here? And there, it must be a secret mission. Otherwise, my security guard won't have allowed you inside. You must have a special passport to go into bed Dwaraka. There was a rule. Anybody who wants to enter into Dwaraka, Krishna has given clear instructions. They should have ID. What ID? Shankachakra. Tiyir Parigan Sanjoda Radi, Tigadi Chakaritin, Koir Pariale, Vutrun Nindi Kudi Art Shaking. If there is no Samashanam, no entry, no visa. Reject them. So there must be something secret. Do you want me to do anything? What service should I do to you? What am I supposed to do? How can I serve you? Don't tell me. And then you send that. Gobramani Besh Bomaste Nityam Loka Samasta Sikino Bondadan. So what should I do? Sarvam no Guru Kyagukyam Chet Agukyam Chet Gukyam Chet. If it is top secret, please reveal me if you want to reveal. Gukyam Kagare. Kim Karyam Karaba Mate. Please tell me, what do you need? What do you expect from me? What service can I do to you? Evam Samprishta Samprashno Brahmanaha Paramishthina Leela Grita Dehena Tasmai Sarvam Avarnayat. Then he was waiting for this question only all the way. Then now he is revealing immediately. There is no prologue or epilogue. Straight away. This is the message from Rukmini. Kindly hear this and protect her. That's all. What is the message? Now he is given. Krishna said, you read the message. There is nothing secret between the devotee and the Lord. Any confidential letter, will you allow the postman to read? Letter written by a lady love. His girlfriend is writing a letter. Postman, will you tell the postman you read the letter? That is Krishna. What an honor he is giving to the Brahmana. A confidential letter written by Rukmini addressed only to Krishna. Krishna is asking you read. He is reading. Rukminyuvacha Shritva Gunane Bhuvana Sundara. First word is I love you, Krishna. 1, 4, 3. Nachar Tirumadi. You know why I love you? Shritva. I have been hearing about your glories right from my childhood. Adana Ketana love. Not Drishtva. I didn't see any picture. I have not seen you, but I have heard your glories from so many signs coming to my father's palace and being describing about all Leelas, Bali Leelas, right from this Leela. Angana, Mandana, Mantare, Madhava. And this Leela also. The wonderful, very rare photograph. Balaji as a chore. Navanita chore, right? There is a silver ladder also. Because he is Balaji, rich. And he can afford a silver ladder. And all silver vessels. He is stealing the butter. Right? Whereas in Gokul they are very poor, mud pots and then mud ladder. Human ladder. Pyramid, human pyramid, right? To this day they make a human pyramid and then steal the butter. Have you seen that? You have seen? Wow, you are very great. See, she has seen the pyramid, human pyramid. Huh? Shritva gunane bhuvana sundara shrinvatam tege. I guess Singer gives a wonderful explanation. She is talking about Nrsimha only. Why? There is an address there later on in another shloka. Kale Nrsimha Naraloka Manodhi. Vanasundara is lion, right? King of the forest is lion. So he is addressing only Nrsimha. Madal Pravati Sartar, I think. Bhuvana Sundara. You are Mr. Universe. Exact translation. Shrinvatam te nirvishyakarna vivarai haratonggatapam. By hearing your glories, all the tapas, all the worries, all the miseries in our heart is cleansed. It's clean. Rupam drisham drijimata makilatalabam. I have heard that you are a Bhuvana Sundara, you are a Shama Sundara. Right? People fall in love the moment they see you. Yeah. Manar Viraj over path, mind you, Vodada, yeah. Padibur Ram. And the Munjapata Nikiro. Kermatani Munjaparan. Rupam Atvai Yachuta. I surrender unto you because you are Achyuta. Achyuta means one who never lets down his devotees. Nachavate, Nachavate. He will never let you down at any circumstance. That is Achyuta. That is why we start our Sandhyavandanam with what? Achyutaya Namaha. Yeah, Madhela Dana Solo. Sandhyavandanam Organ Adakanamba. Patakala or the office link. Achyutaya Namaha. Please complete the Sandhyavandanam yourself. Mumala Potachi. Tvai Achyuta Vishati Chitrapam Me. Achyuta, wonderful address here, first word itself. And I cannot forget you because the moment I heard you for the first time, you are enshrined in my heart. I cannot remove you from my heart. I have lost my heart. I gave my heart to you. So don't tell me, why Achyuta, you go for Damodar, only Achyuta. Katva, second address, Mukunda. Mukunda means one who gives all material pleasures in this world and also Vaikuntha, both. Mahati, don't think I am not qualified. Don't ask me my qualification. I am equal to you in qualification. I am also Rajakumari. You are a prince. I am also a princess. Katva, Mukunda, Mahati, Kula, Sheela, Rupa, same caste. Sheela, same character. You ask anybody about my character, they will tell about my character. Kula, Sheela, Rupa. I am also beautiful. I am also Miss Universe. Vidya, I am also equally qualified. I am also PhD in Vedanta from Western Sydney University. Vidya, Vayo. I am also equal in age. Don't think I am 5-year-old and you are 25 years. Both are equal in age. These are the qualifications. How to see a bride or bridegroom. Dravina, same bank balance. In fact, I have better. I am Ashtalakshmi. Without my conductor, you cannot have a single paisa. Vidya Vayo Dravina Dhamabi Atmatunyam. Dravina Dhamabi Atmatunyam. Glory. You ask anybody about Rukmini, about my father, they will tell you about who my father is. Don't ask about my brother. Maga Asattu. Number one rogue. That's Edula. She didn't want to reveal. Vayodramina-dhamabhiratmatunyam. It is obvious I fall in love with you. Status is same. Naturally, anyone who has the same characteristics, just like you, will love you. Don't think, how can a strange woman like a love letter like this tell me? I am more qualified. Tanme bhavane kaduvrita patihi. I have decided you are my husband, that's all. No question of opinion, yes or no. I have decided. Mentally, I am married to you. Patirangajaya matma arpitascha bhavatotra vivo videya. My body and soul belongs to you. Mavira bhagam abhimarshadu chaidyarat. If suppose you do not accept me, then my brother will force me to marry Shishbala. How is it, you know? Mavira bhagam abhimarshadu chaidya. Chaidya means Shishbala. Gomaya Bandrugapate Bhalimambujaksha. She's a Kshatriya woman, right? Kshatriya lady. She says the food that is to be offered to the lion. Suppose if jackal snatches away, how is it? I am to be offered to you. If Shishupala snatches me, it's like the jackal taking the food of lion. It will be insult to the lion. It is insult to you if you do not marry me. But Goda says in a different tone. She is a daughter of a Brahmana, Vishnu Chittara. She can't take the bali and all. Yeah. Vanide vadum vanavarku vaguta avi kanide thirivador nari kadappadum mopadum oppa. A habis which is offered in the sacrifice. Suppose you give a sakra bangal to be offered in a Sodarshana Homa, and if a dog keeps its mouth, how does it look like? So I am like that chakra bangal to be offered to you. Don't allow the Shishubala to come and snatch me away. So it's your responsibility to see that you take the food to be offered to you. I am offering my soul to you. I am offering my heart to you. It's your responsibility to accept. That's Upanyasam. In Atma, suppose Maya comes and snatches me. If I fall into material world, then your problem. I have already offered myself to you. Sharanagi பண்ணியாச்சுல்ல, நீ என்ன அக்செப்ட் பண்ணலைன்னா நாய் தான் வந்து சாப்பிடணும், நரி தான் சாப்பிடணும். whose fault is it? தான் சரணாகதி. You have to be blamed. I am offering my soul to you. Accept my soul. Go Majivan Bhagavate Barimam Bhujaksha. Shishupala should never come near me. She should never see me at all. That is your responsibility. Once I surrender unto you, the material world, the Maya should never have a glance on me. That is your responsibility. This is Sharanagati, Purna Sharanagati. Then you can ask me what other extra qualifications you have so that I can marry you. Purta, Ishta. Purta means building temples or giving donation to the temple. Giving donation is a good activity. Purta, Ishta, Datta. Protecting a lake, protecting a well, digging a well, protecting a river. Purta, Ishta, Datta Niyama Pratadeva Vipra Guru Varchanadi Viralam Bhagavan Pareshaha Guru Varchanadi Viralam. I always worship the Brahmanas. I always worship the saints who come to my palace. These are the activities which you love the most, right? Go Brahmane Pe Subhamaste Nityam. They are very Namo Brahmane Devaya Guru Brahmana Hitaya. If you want to worship Krishna, worship Brahmanas and go. Not English go, Sanskrit go, cows. Because they are the direct manifestations of Krishna. That I have done. Aradhito. I have done Aradhana. I have done Dana. I have done Dharma, everything. Chandrayanadi Vratam. Gada Graja Etya Panim. I also do tapasya. I have gone to Tirtha Snana. Etya Ban Gripna Deme Nadamago Suta Dayon. So I am qualified, more qualified to marry. So don't allow Shishubala to carry me. Then if he takes me away, then it's your problem. What people will say? It's a mad woman, mad girl. Andal solra illiya. Madagana person. If suppose you don't accept me, then what the devotees will think of, what the world will think of. உலகம் என்ன சொல்லும்? என்னமோ பக்தி இது என்னாச்சுப்பா? நடு தெருல நிக்கிற. Will they not say? Will not blame you? இல்லையா? வையகத்தார் மதியாரே நான் பாட்டு. வையகத்தார் மதியாரே. If you do not accept, Goda says, if you do not accept me, if you do not marry me, Ranganatha, then nobody will come to temple tomorrow onwards. 7 hills போட மாட்டான், ஏரியாக்கே போக மாட்டான். பாலாஜி டெம்பிள் ஒருத்தனை வர மாட்டான். நீ என்னை காப்பாற்றி ஆகணும். வையகத்தார் மரியாதை. திருக்குழந்தை ஆண்டவன் மாமி இருக்கா, வைதேகி மாமி சொல்லி ஆகணும். திருக்குழந்தை ஆண்டவன் gave explanation. Vayagatar Madhyari means, Vayagam means people in the world, common folk. Another meaning, திருக்குழந்தை ஆண்டவன் gives the meaning that Vai Agatta, those who are being meditating upon you, Agatil. Even the Bhagavatas, the saints, Acharyas also will not give any respect to you tomorrow onwards. உன்னை அகத்தில் வைத்தவர்களும் மதிக்க மாட்டா. பாகவதர்களும் நீ ஏத்தண்டி ஆகணும் அப்படின்றான். வைய அகத்தார் மதியாரி, அகத்தில் வைத்திருப்பவர். Another meaning, Vayagatar means one who always keeps you in the heart. My father himself will not come to the temple tomorrow if you don't accept me. Goda is blackmailing. This is how blackmail Perumal, emotional blackmail. So adana Andar Chatra, even the same way Goda Devi says. So you are Yanta Puram Tarajarim Anigatya Bandhum Twamuddhage Katamiti Pravadam Yupayam. Then you may ask me, how to identify you? What is your ID? How can I know? I have not seen you. I will tell you one technique. How to kidnap me. இதெல்லாம் இவ தான் சொல்லித்தரா. எப்படி எனக்கு கிட்னாப் பண்ணுறது, எப்படி ஓடி போகணும், அப்பா அம்மாவுக்கு தெரியாமல். Antapurantara mani hatya bandhu. You may think, how can I enter into a Antapura? It is very difficult to enter into a harem. Tight security, no? Rukmini's room. How to go? Don't think. I will give you a technique. The day before the marriage, it is a parampara. We are all Kshatriyas. So, we go to Amba Devi temple. There is a shloka in I went to the temple, Amaravati. The place from where Krishna kidnapped. I want to see how he kidnapped. 20 years back when I was young. I saw the well. It's a big well. And there is a cave inside the well. Very big cave. Even a chariot can go into that cave. And that goes directly to Delhi, it seems. Then they closed. I think Aurangzeb closed. Because he was afraid. Everybody would kidnap and go away. And from Delhi there was another cave, another trench which led to Dwaraka, it seems. I learned by heart that shloka. Where Rukmini is offering her pranams to Katyayani, just like Gopikas. Rukmini Varada Mambam Amaravati Vasini Vande Tvam Prartaye Mataha Krishna Bhakti Dehi Me Shashvati. I am offering my pranams to you so that I will always have unflinching faith in Krishna. My surrender to Krishna will be 100%. Katyayani Mamaye Mahayogin Yadishwari Nanda Gopasudam Me Patim Me Kurute Namaha. Idam Bhagavata Shloka. All the 5 lakh Gopikas did Katyayani Vratam Tirpa Vinonde only to attain Krishna as the husband. That was the prayer. Katyayani, please give Krishna as our husband. Nothing else. So, one day before the marriage, Bharat, they come on your Goda, even now, right? They come on your Goda, they cover their face. That's Januvasam, we say, right? Janu means legs, thighs. You have to walk with the legs, that is Januvasam, not in a closed car. When you go in a Januvasam, go around the place, for example, 1 kilometer, they will make you walk. They will test your physical strength, if you are able to walk 1 kilometer. Second, those people who watch you will know immediately. This fellow, I know, this fellow was married last month itself. They can stop the marriage. Yeah, that's why closed car, secret of it. How it will stay, I don't know. What is the purpose of Januvasam? Nadakano, the Nadayaka Pakan, yeah. Maranamayiram Suda Valamshi, the Narana Nambi, Nadakina, and into the Purana Purkudam, Vaitapuram, Nadakina, and the Kali Puguda. The style of Nadakano, yeah. Mr. Inasmar, your passion parade Pani on that, so nice. Nadaka, Madhya is so busy. He has another marriage. So fast. Jat Mangani Patchadi. Morning engagement, evening marriage. 1 day before reception. Kalyanam Agamali. So Januvasam. So Andal enjoys each and every second. Records in Varanamai. Kale Pugudakana, Kanale Vadive Madamindu Urna Munala. Adan Ichada. Nadite Padi Kamuduri Shudai Pandaki. Yadandanga. Lusimanda. Kolari. I think it's a Rangamana and Rangana. It's Magadari. Arimugan Achudan Yaria. Kadino. Fishing. Kalai Pugudakana Kandin. அந்த மாதிரி வரணும் கம்பீரமாக வரணும் கஜசிம்ம கதீரோ சாத்தூர விஷபோகமோ நடந்து வரணும் அந்த நடையாக பார்த்து தியாகதர் உழுந்தவர் எதுக்கு நன்னு பாலிப்ப என்னப்பா அப்புறம் அத்தாரிட்டி உட்காந்துருக்கீங்களா அடுத்த பாட்டுக்கு அவர் இல்லை, ஒரு மாதம் கழிச்சு தான் பாடினார். ஃப்ளாட் மோகனராகும். ஏன்னா அப்படி மோகனமாக இருக்கு, பார்த்தாலே அப்படி உந்தவர் தான் எழுந்துக்கிறீங்க. அது மாதிரி வரணும், அந்த மாதிரி நாங்கள் போவோம். ஸோ we will go to the Amba temple one day before, and then my Kuladevi is Parvati, then I will be doing some archana, and then in the yatra when I come out, right, what you should do, when I come out, I will just look at you, have a glance, as if I am adjusting my pallu. That gungat, right, will cover their hair. If you go to Barsana, Radha Rani temple, it's famous in Barsana, right? Radha will be holding gungat like this. You have to go to the temple and see that. That gungat will be the pallu. And she will be extending like this. In the pallu, Krishna will be there. Inside the pallu. Because she is the queen there. Tatta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Brindavaneshwari. Krishna is a servant there. That's all. Vrishabhanusute Devi Pranamami Haripriya. She is the queen. So Krishna has to listen whatever she says. Give mukti means she has to give. Nappinne nangai thirive thuyilai. She is giving now instructions before marriage itself. How to kidnap me? What are the techniques to identify me? எல்லாருக்கும் இப்படி மிளகா அப்படி தோறுது. यस्यां भगीर नववधू गिरिजा मुपेया प्रियक्षांग्रि पंकज रजस्तपनम महंतो. If suppose you don't come, you delay. Exact time I have given you, exact place has been given to you. I have sent you Google map also. If you don't appear by that time, at that moment, don't think I will marry Shishupala. I will give my life. I will not marry him. I will take hundreds of births. I will marry only you. This is what Meera says. That is what is Mahavishnu. Yeah. Mere to Giridhara Gopal. This is important. First line is not important. Dusro na koi Kandapuram ondudayanike uriye matravadikku illanna mukkiyam. That is more important. Negative is important. Negation carries weight. A negative statement. I belong only to Giridhar Gopal and to none else. And the none else Rama could include in that. Yeah, Giridhar Gopal. அப்படி இருக்கணும். வடுவூர் ராமர் தான்ப்பா எனக்கு அவ்வளோதான். மன்னாகிடி போகவே மாட்டேது. அவர்னா அவனை ஃபேனடிக்கா? You go to Hanuman and say Krishna. I want only Rama. Yatra yatra. Not Krishna Kirtan. He is the first and foremost among the Jnanis. Jnaninam Agraganyam. Atirita Bharadamam Swarna Shailapadeham. Dhanuja Vanagriyaning Jnaninam Agraganyam. Does he not know Krishna and Rama the same? அப்படி இருக்கணும் பக்தினா. சண்டே சூரிய விரதம், மண்டே சந்திர விரதம். அதனால ஒவ்வொன்றும் ஒரு விரதம் பண்ணக்கூடாது. ஒரே விரதம் தான் சொல்லி. புண்ணியம் பாகவதஸ்யான்யம் புண்ணியம் பாகீரதி ஜலம் புண்ணியம் விஷ்ணு பதத்தியானம் புண்ணியம் ஏகாதசி விரதம். அதுதான் சுப்ரீம். இஃப் யூ டோன்ட் டு ஏகாதசி விரதம், டு ஆல் விரதம், எவ்ரிதிங் இஸ் வேஸ்ட். காயத்ரி ஜபம் பண்ணல, எல்லா ஜபம் பண்ணல, எல்லாம் வேஸ்ட். காயத்ரின் சந்தசாம் மாதா. Mother is in home for the age. When I am a social working, all of them taking, what do they use? காயத்ரி இருக்கணும் பேஸ். காயத்ரி இருந்தால் தான் நிஜ கர்மானே எல்லாம் தெரியும், எல்லாம் படிக்க. In the same way, that is Pativrata Bhakti. So Rukmini says, don't think I will marry him at purpose if you don't come. I will take 100 births, but I will marry only you. I will not மானிடவர்க்கென்று பேச்சு படைவாடகெல்லேன் கண்டாய் மன்மதனே. பேச்சு படிக்கூட. I can't bear somebody talking. Why don't you aren't I married to that boy who is nearby your house? I can't even bear that. If somebody says I will give my life, I can't hear those words because I am only for Ranga. That's all. Kodalagar Vayalagar Idigamala Puvadagar Ranganathan Matondine Kanavi. No second thoughts. Tondadi Padiyarana Pai Sirvaganodiya Padamatent. தொண்டர்படி அவருக்கு நாலேஜ் இல்லையா? ரங்கநாதன் தான் எனக்கு வேறு கிடையாது. அர்ச்சிராதியில் கூட அவ்வளோ ஸ்ட்ராங்ச் பக்தி இருக்கணும். அப்படி தான் இருக்கணும். ஃபெனாட்டிக்குன்னு நினைச்சாலும் பரவாயில்ல, இருக்கணும். அப்படி தான் இருக்கணும். பக்தி அப்படி தான் இருக்கும். லேசர் பீம் ஒன்லி கேன் ஆப்ரேட் எ கியூர் டிசீஸ், கேன்சர். லேசர் ஆப்ரேஷன் பண்ணால கண்ணுக்கு. இந்த மாதிரி பல்பு வச்சுக்கிட்டு என்ன ஆப்ரேஷன் பண்ண முடியும்? வேகா இருக்கக்கூடாது, ஸ்ட்ராங்காக இருக்கணும். ஒரே தெய்வம், அவ்வளோதான். ஒரே மந்திரம், ஒரே ஆச்சாரியன், ஒரே உருவம். திருவேங்கடமையா திருவேங்கடம், அவ்வளோதான். உன் அடிக்கீழ் அமர்ந்து புகுந்தேனே, அவ்வளோதான். ஆந்திராவில் அந்த மாதிரி நிறைய பேர் இருக்கா. தெலுங்கானாலாம் திருவேங்கடம் நடந்து போவா. they will not go to any other temple at all. திருவேங்கடமையா என் குலதெய்வம் அவர் தான். ரெண்டாவது கோயில் போக மாட்டோம். சோனிங்கெல்லாம் போக மாட்டேன்னு போவோம். யோ அவர் இவரும் ஒன்று தாயா, இவரே யாரும் வணங்கியிருக்காயா, அவங்களும் அதெல்லாம் நீங்கள் வச்சுக்கோ, கதை வச்சுக்கோ. எனக்கு தெரியும். மாக்கு கோவிந்தர் ஒக்கடே, வேறு யாரும் வேணாம். அதே மாதிரி பத்ராச்சல ராமர்னு இன்னைக்கும் அவங்க கொல்லு ரொம்ப அழகாக இருக்கும். பஜனை எல்லாம் கேட்பார் 1 hour. பத்ராச்சல ராமா ராமா there is a கொலு in the evening, some 7 to 8, right? He's a king, right, in the darbar, and we're hearing all the bhajans. Everything sampradaya. Jaya Janaki Ramana Tarapati Gara Tapana Kulopava. ஏதோ கொஞ்சம் சங்கீதம் ஞானம் கொஞ்சம் காமிச்சாங்க, லைவாக வரப்போகுது. ஆதிதேவ சகலாகம பூஜித யாதவ குலமோகன ரூபா. அப்படியே அழகா இருக்கு. வேதோத்தர ஸ்ரீ வெங்கடநாயகா ராதா பிரியதே நாத பிரியதே நமோ தேவாநாராயணதே நமோ நாரத சன்னுத நமோ நமோ தேவாகா. சொல்றேன் இல்லையா? எல்லாம் கேட்போம். He will hear for 1 hour all. He will hear about for 30 minutes for bhajans. భద్రాచలం రామర్ టు దిస్ డే కొలువుని సింహాసనం దర్బార్ చూసారా మీరు? భద్రాచలంలో కొలువు దర్బార్ every day to be there. Then all the 4 Vedas. Then Prabandham, Karparama Bhyani Ellar Mattum Karparo, Ariyada, Sangum Billimada, daily. If you know Prabandham, they will allow you inside, come and see. Honor, Indicum. And the night, Aragim Pave, Virajana Kajakara, Pavitrita. Wife has to give milk. I don't say, Tyagaraja says. வீரஜனகஜாங் சீதை தான் கொடுக்கணும் பால். கரபவித்ரீத வெண்ணபால் அரகிம்பவே. And then பால் நாரிகேல பலதாம்ர பராந்தித ஸ்வேத நாகவல்லீதள संयुक्त दिनों में वेतल पाक பெருமாள் அம்சம் பண்ணணும். நான் பால்லாம் போட மாட்டேன், போடணும் கிரஸ்தா. பூகீபல, பூகீபலம்னா பாக்கு வக்கா, லவங்கம் ஏலக்காய் இதெல்லாம் போட்டு பெருமாளுக்கு இன்னைக்கு உண்டு பத்ராச்சலம் கொடுப்பா. ஒரு லவங்கத்தை போட்டு they give us பிரசாத். Night 9 o'clock. Then they will say shut your mouth and get out, they will say from the temple. He is sleeping. Switch off the lights. Svikuru Madhava. At that time, all bhakshanam will be te nelu so nelu tenkaya palulu. அப்படியே போயிட்டு இருக்கும் சங்கீதம். அந்த கதை விட்டுருப்போம், தூங்கிடுவா எல்லாரும். So she says, come what may, I may give my life, but I will not marry Shishubala under any circumstance. Don't think that I am just giving a small declaration, I love you. I mean it. Yariham Bujakta Nalabeja Bhavat Prasadam Jakyamasun Pratakrisan Chata Janma Bisyat. I will take 100 births, I will marry only. I will not marry anyone else. Marantum Puram Tadamandar. Advasan. Khanavlo Kuda Devadantara Sparshava. Khanavlo Kuda. Somebody asked Koratadva, why don't you go to Shiva temple? Why don't you go to Kali temple? Why don't you go to Durga temple? What is the problem? You Vaishnavas are very narrow-minded fellows. Somebody said long back. Koratadva said, see, if our Ramanujaya, for Acharya says this stone is God, I will offer my pranam to this stone. Wherever my Acharya goes, I will go. That's all. Because Acharya Adhika Devatam Samadhika Anyamna Manyami. If Ramanuja has gone to the temple, I will go. If Ramanuja has gone to Kailas, I will go there. What's your problem? இந்த மாதிரி ஆச்சாரிய பக்தி எங்கே பார்க்க முடியும்? எங்கள் ஆச்சாரியன்னு சொன்னால் அதுதான் தர்ஷம். எல்லாத்துலையும் அந்தரியாமல் இருக்க எல்லா பரிமாணம் நான் பார்க்குறேன்னு. In that case, first you will become mad, first of all. India. Suppose I see God in everyone, I will not be given Upanyasam here. Shuni chaiva svakecha panditaha samadarshina. If I am able to see Perumal, God in every living entity, like God, man, human being, dog, elephant, then I will become mad. Like in a mad, right? Kadanyanam seidenum yane yennum. Kadanyanam amenum yane yennum. Kadanyanam kindenum yane yennum. No, Namadvar says, I created this universe. I dissolved this universe. Yenna, அது பைத்தியமாயிட்டது. நாய்க்காபா. அந்த மாதிரி நம்ம உபன்யாசம் பண்ணுவோம். அந்த லெவல் வராது. சும்மாவான ஸ்டேட்மெண்ட்லாம் சொல்லக்கூடாது இல்லையா? பதிவிரதா பக்தின்னு எப்படி இருக்கும்? ஒரே தெய்வம். நான் திருக்குடி நான் வானமாவனே மாமலையும் பெருமாள் சீர மங்கரத்தர் கைதோட உரை வானமா வரைய அடியேன் தோட வந்துடணும். அவ்வளோதான். தேவ மற்றறியன் குருகூர் நம்பி பாவை நின்னிசை பாடித்திரு. எங்க ஆச்சாரியன் அந்த மாதிரி இருக்கணும். சாத்விக அகங்காரம். நாதமுனி கழலே நாடும் தொழுதிடுவோம் நமக்கார் நிகர் எங்களுக்கு யார் சமானம் மாறுதட்டு தேசி. நாங்கள்லாம் நாக்க வம்சம், மத்தவான அநாத வம்சம். ஏன் உங்களுக்கு நாத்தம் இல்லையே? உங்களுக்கு லீடர் இல்லையேப்பா. நாத்தமணி ஆள வந்தாரடியும் படியோமினி அல்வடைக்கே சொல்லணுமா? சாத்விக அகங்காரம். தட் இஸ் கால்ட் சாத்விக. I am a disciple of so and so Acharya. பெருமையா சரி. அது இட்ஸ் நாட் ராஜச அகங்காரம், இது சாத்விக அகங்காரம். I am so fortunate to be in this satsang. பெருமையா நான் சொல்லல. 6 மாதம் கஷ்டப்பட்டு ராத்திரி 1 மணி வரைக்கும் டாக்குமெண்டேஷன்லாம் பண்ணி விசா வாங்கி இங்கே வந்தது எனக்கு பெருமையாக இருக்குது. ஏன்னா இந்த கோஷ்டி கிடைச்சது. இங்கே வந்து இறங்கிட்டே எனக்கு இனிமேல் ஆச்சரியவே போகக்கூடாதுப்பா, பிராணம் வாங்கிதான் அப்படின்னு. அவ்வளோ டாக்குமெண்டேஷன். இங்கே வந்து பார்த்தா இட்ஸ் வர்த்து அப்படின்னு தெரியுது. எவ்வளோ கஷ்டப்பட்டாலும் இங்கே பார்த்து இந்த மாதிரி கிடைக்குமா? குழாங்கடா அடியுடன் கொடி நின்ற அடுமனே. ஸோ டோன்ட் திங்க் தட் ஐ வில் மேரி எனிபடி எல்ஸ். ஐ வில் நாட். நோபடி கேன் ஃபோர்ஸ் மீ. கோமா இவன் ருகபதே Shatajanma, Vratakrisan, Shatajanma Bisya. Yeah. I may take 100%, I will marry only you. You can't wash me away. Then, Shobha Vinittamajudodvagane, Vidadban, Gupta, Sameta, Pradana, Paripi, take a right to Sikh Makalathamudi. Ma, Rakshasene, Vidinodvagavidya Shulkam. How should I marry you? Should I get a Prohit from Dwarka? No. Rakshasa Vibhagam, just kidnap me. He waste Dakshina Varana, Ajavardhan, Purohit, and all these Mandabag, all register marriage. Because this fellow is ready with his army, he has camped here. Shishubala. Engagement is over with Shishubala. Shadi आपके साथ. Mangani उनके साथ. मेरा भाई ने करवा दिया. My elder brother has done this engagement with this fellow. I don't want to see his face. Just kidnap me. Vidinod Bhagavidya Shulkam. Antapurandare Manigatya Bandhum Tamudvahe Katamiti Pravadami Upanyam Purve Dirastya Magati Kuladevi Yatra. So I am giving you this technique. Please do that. Do it immediately. Chata Janme Ite Devukya Sandesha Yadu Deva Mayagrita. This is the secret message. And I came here in an instant so that you can protect Rukmini immediately. And then Kartum Yachatra Kriyatam Tadanantaram. Now I have given the essence of this letter. Now you do what you are supposed to do. Now Upanyasam is over. Now it is your job. Now what you have to do? Upanyasam பண்ணிட்டான். என்ன பண்ணுவ நீ பண்ணி அடுத்தது. வைதர்பியா தது சந்தேஷம் நிசம்ய யது நந்தன பிரகிருத்ய பாணினா பாணிம் பிரகசன்னிதம் அப்ரவீத். You know one thing, secret? Tachitto Nidram Jan Lebe Nishi. I heard about Rukmini. The moment I heard about her, from that day I have lost my sleep. Krishna revealed, secret revealed. It's not one-way traffic. Krishna also heard about Rukmini. Pragrityapani panim prakasan nidam abravit tadagamapeta chitra bhagavanuvada nidram janami. So I also know that the plan of Rukmini. So I will do whatever is to be done. So immediately he took the Brahmana and then asked, come on Daruka, take up the car, take the flight, take the chariot. Immediately he started towards Kaundinyapura. You want to be there, the place is there, Kaundinyapura. Amba Devi temple, Amaravati, Maharashtra. The moment Krishna started his chariot, then Balaram, Dauji asked, where is this fellow going? Whenever he goes out, he brings some problem. They said, no, he's going some. We don't know why he's going secret, right? Then Balaram said, this fellow will always bring a problem whenever he goes. Come on, be ready with all Narayana Sena. Balaram, right? Balaram always want to protect Perumal. Only Acharya can protect Perumal, nobody else can. So immediately he took all the Akshogani Sena and then they were following. Meanwhile, Krishna was there straight away. And Rukmini went to the temple. Rukmini came out from the temple. And then just she was adjusting her pallu. She was as if she was adjusting her hair. She just removed her pallu. Krishna was there. She didn't identify Krishna. She has not seen, right? How he shared Sodasi Dhama Sanchatam. The immediate smell, the fragrance of Tulasi. That is the idea of Perumal. Natra Tura Imudi, only Narayana. The Gopika said inside, there is no Narayana, I am not enjoying him alone. How dare you charge me that I am enjoying him alone? Natra, you can't hide this. Natra Tura Imudi Narayanan. Nammal. Kalyanam 2 நிமிஷம் time. வச்சுக்கோங்க. So similarly, the moment she smelled the fragrance of Tulsi, she knew Krishna is here. And all the entire army which was set up, the secret agents, etc., by Rukmini as well as Shishupala, they were all watching with their bows and arrows ready, like a stun gun, right? They were given instructions. Shishupala knew he is not the fool, right? He knew somebody will kidnap him. He has not seen Rukmini so far. So they were all ready with bows and arrows. If somebody comes in the way, they were security for Rukmini. Krishna came within a second, he just held her hand, placed her on the chariot, and then immediately he just started flying, and everybody seeing. That's all, because they were arrested by the beauty of Krishna. They all fell down, unconscious, seeing Krishna, Shama Sundara. Shama Sundara Madana Mohana Radhe Gopal, they sing bhajan, right? Madana Mohan. Famous temple, Radha Madan Mohan, Jaipur, Radha Sindhunda, Madan Mohan. Once Manmata came with Rati to see Krishna and then he fell down, he never got up. Sakshat Manmata. Just he flew in the chariot. Then the news reached through the secret agents to Shishupala. Shishupala called the army, what are you doing? I asked you to take care of Rukmini so that nobody can kidnap. Yes, you asked us to see and we were seeing. What did you see? Krishna was kidnapping. You asked us to see, we saw. You didn't tell us to take an action or to arrest Krishna. Such was his beauty. They were describing the beauty of Krishna. What a wonderful, handsome boy, guy, he just came from nowhere and then kidnapped. Wonderful scene we were enjoying, you idiots. Then asked Rukmini. Rukmini was chasing Krishna. Now Balaram is ready, he came with the army, right? Gave such a nice beating, they all ran away. One day Rukmini was there, Rukmini chased Krishna. And then there was a war between Krishna and Rukmini alone. Now Rukmini's future brother-in-law caught hold of his head. He was about to chop off his head. Krishna took his sword. Krishna cannot kill anyone in the presence of Rukmini, whether before marriage or after marriage. That is Taya. That is Lakshmi. She prayed. After all, he is a brother. He is my brother. Kalyanam. Don't do this. Don't kill him. After all, he is my brother. Even if he is not brother, Perumal cannot kill anybody in the presence of Mahalakshmi. That's what he says. Kambaramaya. It's not your fault. You have killed me. You know why? Sita is not there with you. That's why you are killing everybody. You are on a killing spree. Thiruvai Deviye Perindadal Tigaitane Pol. Tayarle, Tapade Lard, Kabanda, Virada, Larchina Pinagini. Then at Amma Nadipia. பெரிய விசிட்டா வைத்தியம். எங்கள் அம்மா இருந்து அடிக்க முடியுமா அவங்க? பிரிவை பிரிந்ததால் திகைத்தனை போதும் ராட்சசன் சொல்ல. So immediately Krishna accepted her request, Rukmini's first request. You know what he did? He removed the shika and there was a jewel on his shika. He removed the jewel. And Rukmini could not go back to his kingdom. It was an insult. Remove that jewel from his head. So he stayed in a place called Bojakatam. And then he made a promise that I will not return back to my kingdom unless I kill Krishna. He never, obviously he never returned. Krishna returned back to Dwaraka. And then Rukmini Kalyanam Yatha Vidhi, Yatha Shastra. Alokaye Rukmini Kalyana Gopalam Chandranana Vaishmi Bama Jambavati. Ashtarikmi Bama Bhatta Narayanaki. आलोकये रुक्मिणी कल्याण गोपालम यथा विधि यथा शास्त्र in presence of all the brahmanas, in presence of all the ritvix, in presence of Dauji Bhaiya. Rukmini Vivaham was performed. Rukmini Vivaham ஆயிடுது. After 3 months, Perumal testing Rukmini. எல்லோரும் முடிச்சிரு. This is what is important. Then the marriage. Marriage எல்லாம் நல்லா ஆயிடும். காதல் பண்ணுவா, கல்யாணம் ஆயிடும், போட்டோ எடுப்போம். அதுக்கப்புறம் தான் லைஃபே ஆரம்பிக்கும். ரீல்ல வரவே வராது. Real life is different from real life. In the movie, all they show this how they struggle hard to face the society and get married. போட்டோ போட்டு நின்று போயிடும். அதுக்கப்புறம் அப்பதான் ஆறுது ரியல் லைஃபே. After 3 months, Krishna is testing his chastity. கிருஷ்ணானே ருக்மிணியை டெஸ்ட் பண்ணுது. One day, Mukundachariar பேசினது after meals and then he was talking to her. They were sitting in a swing. ஊஞ்சல் ஆடிட்டு when he asked, I have a doubt, Rukmini. What? You could have married Shishupala, no? இது கேட்குற கேள்வியா அது? நம்மளே சொல்ல மாட்டோம். He was a king. Now he was very rich. In fact, Upanyasam Swami used to say, the principal of Madhuram Family, Shishupala was more handsome, almost similar to Krishna. Krishna மாதிரி இருப்பான், மன்மதனா இருப்பான். சினிமாவில் கவர்மெண்ட் நம்மளே வேணாம்னு சொல்லுவோம், ருக்மிணியை வேணாம்னு சொல்லுவோம். Ravana was also like Manmata. Valmiki says this. All the queens in the Antapura of Ravana, Deva, Yaksha, Naga, Kinnara, Kimpurusha, Loka, they fell in love with him and then they married him. Avvalo Manmatana iruppan. Hanuman says, what your ahoviryam, what your power, what your beauty, what your handsome. This fellow, if he hasn't touched Sita, he would have become the emperor of the 3 worlds. இந்த காமத்தால போயிட்டானே அனுமாரி சொல். That is the chastity of Sita. Although he was like Marmada, she didn't even look at him. அதுதானே பதிப்பித்தியம். நம்ம கௌரவமாக இருந்தால் சாதாரணமாக முடிஞ்சு வர அவன் ஏன் சொல்கிறா? So, he could have married Shishupala. He was also more handsome. And he didn't have such a black track as I have. நல்ல track, நல்ல ராஜா. Probably would have been more happy. ஊந்துட்டான் மயக்கம் போட்டு. She fell unconscious for 1 hour. Krishna was shocked. இது தெரியாத வாய் மூடின்னு இருக்கலாம். நம்ம வாயை அமரே கேட்டுறோம். Sprinkled water and then பைத்தியமே சும்மா விளையாட்டா சொன்ன இதுக்கெல்லாம் சீரியஸாக எடுத்து இல்லை அடுத்த தடவை சொன்னீங்க I will give up my life. Even if it is for play, never say these words. You are everything for me. Don't test me. Krishna pacified her. He just wanted to say, don't test like this. This is not the way to test, right? உன்னுடைய பாஸ்ட் கேர்ள் பாய் ஃப்ரெண்ட் இருந்தால் அவனோட கல்யாணம் பண்ணிக்கலாம் சொன்னால் எப்படி இருக்கும்? டிவோர்ஸ் கேட்டு விட்டு எனக்கு தூக்கி உள்ள போடுவா ஜெயிலுக்கு. இவருக்கு பாகதத்துக்கு பூந்தானம் அப்படின்னு ஒரு நல்ல அவர் வந்து டெய்லி பாராயணம் ருக்மி பிரணய கலாகட்டம் யூஸ் டு ரீட் பாராயணம் எவ்ரிடே in Shiva temple, Guruvayurliye. And then after that chapter was over, he went to the next chapter. The next day, the same chapter was there. He didn't know why it's coming again. So again, he did a parayana. Again, next day, same thing. Shiva loved that more, it seems. And that's the way he understood. And then he was doing the parayana. One day, the chapter தான் parayana பண்ணுவாராம். ஆத்துல எல்லாம் எல்லாரும் சோக்கியமா இருக்கணும். So when Krishna can test Rukmini, who are we? So this is acid test. நம்மளையும் டெஸ்ட் பண்ணுவார், நிறைய டெஸ்ட் பண்ணுவார். சாமியாவது போய் தான் எல்லாம் விட்டுட்டு போய் சங்க மாதிரி தவிர கோஷ்டி ஆகுது என்ன தலையெழுத்து எவ்வளோ வேலை பண்ண வேண்டியிருக்கு அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு ஓடி போயிடுவா நிறைய பேர். எந்தமான வரட்டும், பட் கம் வாட் மே, ஐ வில் ஹோல்ட் வித் சத்சங், ஐ வில் பி வித் GSPK, ஐ வில் வித் SAGI, ஐ வில் பி த பாகவத கோஷ்டி, ஐ வில் டூ வாட் எவர் ஐ கேன் டூ பை மை செல்ஃப். இல்லையா? மனசா வாச்சா கர்மனா தனேன, இல்லையா? By through money or by body giving service, physical service or walk, at least sending a message is a big கைங்கரி. நாளைக்கு சங்கோஷ்டி நடக்கிறது, 5-9 பெரிய பெரிய மகான்கள்லாம் பேச போகிறா, எல்லாரும் வாங்கோ அப்படின்னு சொல்கிறதே ஒரு கைங்கரி. எல்லாரும் அவசியம் வரணும்னு சொல்கிறது கைங்கரி. ஒரு கல்யாணத்துக்கு வாங்க கூப்பிட்ற மெசேஜ், இந்த மேரேஜ் இவர் எல்லாரையும் கூப்பிட்டாரு, மாமி எல்லாரையும் வாங்க. அதனால் ஸோ திஸ் ருக்மிணி கல்யாணம் is a real vivaham for us because our soul, we are all three by constitutional position. Perumal is the only Purusha, Uttama Purusha Stanya, Purushottama. So Upanyasam is the marriage of this soul with the Paramatma, and we have to be chaste. Marandum Purandhoda Mande கைங்கரி அவனுக்கு தான், எதுவாக இருந்தாலும் சரி அவனுக்கே. நான்கினும் கண்ணனுக்கே ஆமது காமம் அறம்பொருள் வீடிதற்கென்று உரைத்தான் வாமனன் சீலன் ராமானுஜன். Everything for humanity, whatever I am, manasa, vacha, karma, everything at the lotus feet of Krishna. 1% doubt இருக்கக்கூடாதுங்க, 1% doubt இருக்கக்கூடாதுங்க. அந்த மாதிரி விஸ்வாசம் நமக்கு வரணும். அது ஆச்சாரியா அனுகிரகத்தால் கிடைக்கும். Only Acharya's grace, தேவு மற்றறியே. That bhakti is what is our, should be our aim. I don't know any other God, only my Acharya. Don't think I don't know Krishna. Krishna will come and stand in my house to give his darshan. Thiridandagilum Teva Viranudai Kariyagola Tiruguru. All the Divya's Emperors will be standing in queue in front of my house. You know why? Because Nammadvar is with me. I am on the lap of my Nammadvar. To have darshan of Nammadvar, everybody will come with all their paraphernalia. Shira, Chendal, Kabiri Vishim, Cheruni, Tirukudande. இல்லையா? அந்த ஊர் அப்பார்ட்மெண்ட்ஸ், அந்த ஊர் அக்ரிகல்ச்சர் ஃபீல்டோட பெருமாள் வர ஐ வில் சி, பிகாஸ் நம்மாள் ஐ ஆம் அந்த லேப் ஆஃப் மை ஆச்சாரிய. ஸோ அந்த பக்தி ஒன்று, பெருமாள் பக்தி விட்டுருங்க, ஆச்சாரிய பக்தி. ஆச்சாரியாதிக தேவதாம் சமதிகாம் ஞானம் அந்யாமஹே, அந்த பக்தி இருந்துருக்குன்னு வச்சுக்கோங்க. பெருமாள் நம்ம மாற்றுக்கு வந்து இங்கே இருப்பான். நாளைக்கு தினம் சங்கோஷ்டி இருக்குது, 1000 பேருக்கு தடிகை பண்ணணும்னு பெருமாள் தடிகை பண்ணுவான். அவனுக்கு வேறு என்ன வேலை? நமக்கு வேலை பண்ண. வாட் எல்ஸ் ஹஸ் காட், வாட் பிஸ்னஸ் ஹஸ் காட் அதர் தேன் டு ப்ரொடெக்ட் அஸ் அண்ட் ஹெல்ப் அஸ், ரைட்? அந்த பக்தி நமக்கு வரணும், ஆச்சாரிய பக்தி எல்லாம். எவ்ரிபடி ஷுட் ஆல்ரெடி யூ ஆர் ஹேவிங் தட் டிவோஷன், தட்ஸ் வை ஹியர், அதர்வைஸ் யூ வon't be here. And that should grow in leaps and bounds in exponential ratio, and then it should engulf everyone present here in Australia. The whole Australia should become Bhuloka Vaikunta. ஆடி ஆடி அகங்கரைந்து இசைபாடி பாடி கண்ணீர் மங்கி எங்கும் நாடி நாடி நரசிங்கா என்று வாடி வாடும் இவ்வாடு எல்லாரும் எழுந்து குதிக்கணும். அந்த மாதிரி ஒரு ஸ்திதி வரைச்சே அடியேனையும் இங்கே இந்த கூட்டத்தில் உட்காந்துண்டு பூவோடு சேர்ந்த நாரும் மணக்குமா போலே. அமாங் தீஸ் ஃப்ளவர்ஸ் ஐ எம் ஆர்டினரி த்ரெட். இது ஒரு வினயமாக சொல்லலை, இதுதான் உண்மையே. எல்லாரும் ரொம்ப வினயமாக சுவாமி சாய்க்கிறார், அதுதான் உண்மை. உங்கள் சங்கம் வேணும்தான் வந்து அதை கடிச்சிருக்கு, எம்பெருமான் கொடுத்துருக்கான். இவ்வளோ 60 வருஷமாக நான் பண்ண தப்பஸ் என்னென்ன, 61வது வருஷம் அடியில் சிட்னியில் இங்கே உட்காந்துன்னு இந்த மாதிரி தான் ஒரு ருக்மிணி கல்யாணம் சொல்கிற மாதிரி அன்இமேஜினபிள், அன்பிளான். லோகா சமஸ்தா சிக்கினோ பவந்து சமஸ்த சன்மங்களான்னு சொல்லிட்டு அத்மத் சர்வகுருபியோ தாஸ்.